What we're doing here is dressing up this area of the garden. Put some cardboard down for a weed barrier. We just planted one of these blackberry bushes in the spring. You get a stick like this, you're supposed to soak it in water and then plant it. It didn't do anything. So we went and got one of these from Lowe's Home Improvement. Cardboard seems to be helping out a little bit. Eventually, I guess that cardboard will rot away, become compost. I get around to it, I'm going to get some mulch. Not that colored stuff, just ground wood chips. Ground up trees, if you will, and cover that. The other plant we planted that didn't do so well was kiwi, but we got a replacement. It's called Arctic kiwi from Lowe's. That's what's left of the old one. think we should get some twine and tie those branches up like we did the other ones until they get big enough to hold themselves. Do just put a loop in here, a loose loop like this. Just gonna fold the string over, put a loose loop in here. Say that 5 times fast. Loose loop, loose loop, loose loop, loose loop. And then I'm just gonna rest these vines in here just to give them a start up the fence until they grab a hold and do it themselves. Just pull them through the loop. Gently just pull up the rope, don't yank on it. Just around the top of the fence and tie it off. Careful not to yank up on the plant. This is the other one we bought for $10. Didn't make it. This was the other blackberry plant. Sweet juicy fruit, live plant. Live plant my ass. So we want to expand our garden bed out this way more. So what we're doing is just repositioning these mats. Eventually I'll change these out with cardboard. Black rubber mats are really good to burn up the roots of the grass and the weeds that we don't want here anymore. Kind of sanitize the area. That's an old rubber mat out of a pickup truck bed. That's what that was for. And I just went ahead and cut it up. Serves me better. You can see how that killed all the grass and everything. The sun heating that black mat up. So for now, I'm just gonna move those around a little bit. See how I just put a loop there? I just fed the vines through the loop. You can see there's no tension on the string really, and hooked it up on the fence. We did the same with our grapevine. Out of the 3 boxed sticks we bought, so to speak, that you soak and plant, that's the one that grew. And that's a blueberry bush. As you know, Paxitani Phil's been paying hell in my garden. We're gonna install this fence here we started. And I planted my cucumbers there, some there, and then that freshly tilled patch right there is all cucumbers, a whole package of seeds. In the safe space, we're going to train them to grow up this chicken wire here. See this chicken wire? I put a board in with the ground with a T. I just cut a 2x4 on the angle to a point, and I hammered it in with a step ladder and a sledge. And if you want to make more mint like this, all you got to do is these shoots coming off. Let's just grab one and pull it. See how there's a couple roots on it? Smaller one. I'm just going to snip this one leaf off the bottom. And then pretty much what you do is you just take this and bury it in a pot of dirt. And then there you have it. That'll grow you another mint plant. We can fast forward for you. Here's one I've done already. I just did that day before yesterday. It's standing up straight and growing now and everything already. Okay, we're out here front here. And I planted this area, but I've been busy working. The weeds are getting a hold of everything. The Poxitani Phil fellow, he gets out here too some places. But we're planning on fencing in the back part. So like here's an eggplant, and all these weeds is bringing insects to eat them. They're full of holes. There's another one. Here's another one. Then I have pepper plants up here and squash. These little pepper plants don't look like they got any bigger. They're not getting the right amount of nutrients and light. What I'm going to do is use these pots from those plants we just planted. I'm going to dig them up a couple at a time. Don't mind the mess. We got a lot going on in this yard. We started trying to weed here a little bit. Salvage out our tomato plant. It has to be tied up to this pole. It's just overgrown with weeds so bad. Little Bigjimcountryboy was in here trying to weed, and actually, if they were even left, I think he pulled out the pepper plants that were in there growing, along with the weeds. See, this is a problem we all have with our gardens. And eventually, we're going to put cardboard down out there. Look, the pears are coming in. See the pear tree? Pears. And then over here, peach tree. We get under here in the shade a little bit, the camera will come up in the focus. See all the peaches coming in? It's like an umbrella with peaches hanging under. We got 3 more peach trees on the other side of the house. Maybe we'll show you them later. Back here, we're about to fence this in. And we can still get in and out, but before we fence it in, it's a little easier to work right now. Those plants out front, I've got room in here. I know you may not think so, but this is all about tightly spaced gardening. Okay? Right here is radishes that are almost going to be coming out. We've been picking, as you've seen in videos, just a couple days ago. a couple weeds. If you look, there's one ready already. So they'll be coming in quick. This gets warmer. So I could put a couple plants there, shorter ones in front of the tomatoes near the radishes. These pesky weeds. So the bok choy that got eaten by the groundhog. And this space here by the potatoes we can plant. There's some small root vegetables Jim just put in by seed. And then here's another mint plant. But celery. These strawberries we started by seeds. They're growing in now. They're gonna fill the rest of these blocks along this side up to that blossom there on the squash plant. And at the other end's rhubarb. But garden here going awry too. See the tomato plant here. Another one there. What we're doing is we're spot weeding. We're gonna go through here with the lawnmower. Cut around all the plants the best we can. And then we're gonna put cardboard down to keep the weeds back. And eventually, this garden we're gonna layer with cardboard and mulch it with wood chips too, as you'll see in future videos. And then this stuff won't happen when I get busy working and can't pull weeds every day. Doing is staying about 4 to 5 inches away from the stem of the plant where it goes into the ground. And this is pretty loose soil, so I'm just lifting it back. As you can see, I got it all with a big root ball, not to disturb the plant other than these weeds I'm removing. No sense of transplanting weeds to another garden. And then I'm going to drop this in here for transportation. Maybe you guys can't see this one where I'm working. That should be a little better. Okay, let's take these out back and plant them. You can see these guys pretty close now. They look pretty sickly. See the leaves on them? Full of holes and such. Hopefully they'll do better back here. This is where the broccoli used to be. Almost lost it. We go a little bit deeper this time too. It's one down. Okay, let's go get a couple more.
Yep.
This will be number 4. Some more mint. Just pulled it out. One of them runners. I'll put it in a pot. That one's fine. So now we got to figure out where we're going to plant the rest. We have those 4 there. Those 4 there in a line. I think I can almost squeeze one between the middle there. Let's try that. says these are black beauty eggplants. I'm not stomping it down, just patting it down a little bit, help hold it up. Let the moisture get to the roots a little better. It's wet in there, all that rain we had last night. I dug this zucchini plant out and I barely got a root ball. See if we can do this without digging up too many potatoes. Planted asparagus in here. This one didn't grow for some reason. See it? It's like rotten. So we're going to clear the hole out. Put something else in here. What would you guys like to see there at home? What would you like to see me plant here? The first one to put something in the comments down below of what you want to see me put in this hole, that's what I'm going to plant in there. What do we just put a piece of plywood here so we can put the dirt on there without losing it. This is like good potting soil we bought last year on clearance at Walmart. It's cheaper, but it still costs money. I don't want to waste it. Worms like it. Okay. We're going to leave this hole open for your comments. We're going to put something in there. Let's go see what else we got out front. Maybe a pepper plant. Look at me first. We're going to take this hanging pot here. We're going to put that cherry tomato plant in this pot. We're going to hang it up there off of our vertical cucumber trellis. Pass me that plant there, son. Nope, grab it by the stem. Pick it. Steal some of this good dirt here. Took out of that other hole. Don't need no weeds. See, it's not really doing so good out there. See the little baby tomatoes? quite a few, and it's flowering again. Let's see how it grows out here. You can see it's got some disease here. Limb broke off, rotted off. I'm out wide, round to my left. See how that works for its new home? Maybe we should slide this over some, like so. What do you guys at home think? You like this idea? Let me know down below in the comments. Maybe we'll have to move it if you don't like it. This was a mint shoot I dug out. Just gonna coil it up a little bit. Push it down in there with the roots. Put a little more dirt on top to hold it. And then we'll check back on this in a little while. Show you how this mint grows. It doesn't want to stay in this block, in this hole. These weeds out of here. Just grab one low. You see this one? It's shooting out by itself. That's it. I got 3 flower pots ready. Should have a pair of shears or something, but this stuff grows so easy it don't matter. Just gonna cut this off with the shovel on the block. Okay, there's a total of 4 spearmint plants from this side of the garden over here that we're going to put here and see how they do. There's an update on our Rosa Sharon plants. They're growing nice. This one ain't doing the best, but you can see it's starting to get some leaves. It's doing pretty good. It's growing still. I think this guy's just gonna go right here on this side like that. Don't he look nice there? A little dirt around them. And then we're going to pause here for a second. We got one more like that to go get out front. Alright. Look at this thing. Barely alive, trying to blossom. I'm going to pick this off so that it gets bigger plant-wise. You should do a lot better back here with the absence of all those weeds. It's hardly recognizable as a pepper plant anymore. Banana peppers. Got this little guy here. Hardly got a root ball. He was out there in that mess. I'm thinking, put him in here. We got another little lonely sick pepper plant. We're going to put it here next to that eggplant we just stuck in the ground. There we go. Nice new bed for it to sleep in. Hopefully don't do too much sleeping. Hopefully it starts moving. Plant that zucchini plant in there.
Yes.
Smile at the camera. You see the camera? Where? Who's got the camera? Big Jim Country, little Jim Country Boy?
Big Jim.
I'm Big Jim. That's little Jim.
Hi guys.
All right, that's that one done. Off to the next project.